So hello, good evening. I'm here to present or to demonstrate our capstone project, KainSaan. So this application is an e-commerce for food establishments. So to get things started, first time opening the app, the user would be redirected to this page, which is the login page. So for the user to register, you must click on register now. So let's try to register. Create an account. So once registering, the user will be redirected to this page. So for our first objective, KainSaan provides users choice of variety of food establishment available in a particular area. So for this objective to be achieved, achieve this objective, there are multiple ways a customer or a user can discover food establishments. First, in the home page, the user can see the trends or the top rated restaurants available in the application. And there's also a recommendation feature for the user to discover new food establishments. This recommendation feature is dependent on uh, the user profile. So, food spots. So, in here, the user can discover uh, the food establishment available, uh, all of the food establishment available in the application. So the user can search for a food establishment, and then the other way a user can find the food establishment is by clicking on nearby. So this will display the map. Let's This takes a while to load, so let's just wait. So here, the user can see the food establishments nearby in his or her location. So this is my location, and it takes a while to load. Sorry. Hmm. So, anyways, the user. Oh, it's taking so much time. So the user can see food establishments that are nearby, which can be which if a user preferred something that is closest to him or her, you can see this and get directions. So for our second objective, uh, is KainSaan allows food establishment owners to add, update food establishments and available food. So to do this, let's go to the settings and we can see the add food establishment tab. Let's click on that and let's try adding a food establishment. For example, we own a food establishment. So let's try adding a food establishment. So, no, food establishment. So let's try this. So let's drag uh, the marker where we are located, and let's try fast food. This is Japanese, so without farm. This is 120. So this description. So let's add food to the menu. Um, oh no, you will see that. Let's try adding a food. So let's add Tokyo. Let's say it's a main dish. So let's add food to the menu, and you can see that the food added will be retrieved here. So once the user is satisfied with its food establishment information and the menu information, the user can save the details. So it takes a while to load. So yeah, and the add food establishment tab became my food establishment. So let's check if it is added here. So yeah, it reflect. So we can see the information we inputted. So yeah, so on our third object, so let's try updating pala. So let's try updating our food station. Let's say our average cost became higher because of, I don't know. Then let's try adding a new food, which is vanilla ice cream. Let's put it on dessert, add food to menu. So we can see, we can also change the price of the existing food. So let's update the information. I'll go back. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's try to range a marker. Let's make this 170. So update information. Now let's go back to the food spots. Let's see if it's reflected. So our average price became 170, and let's see the menu. The Toki Toki would become 70, and the vanilla price become 50. Exists. So another thing that the user can do is to um, write a rating review. Write a rating and review. So rating 1, 2, 3 demo. So it will type, the user must type the um, rating description and add the stars. So let's submit. So it will take a while. Then you can see that our name is recording, and you can see that our review was recorded. So for our third um, objective is to develop KainSaan to ease customer or tourist decision in choosing a place to dine in terms of type of cuisine. So these are the information that displayed. So let's go to the Rambul's restaurant. So you can see here the type of cuisine, estimated price, the parking information, and the location or the address, and the rating review. So this restaurant has 3 stars. Another thing, let's add this to our favorites. You can see that favorites is empty since this is a new account. So let's add Rambles to our favorite food establishment. It is now added. Let's go back to our favorites. Now it is retrieved. So let's go back to our favorites. So let's go to our So for our fourth objective is to provide advertiser income information by generating a cost per click advertising. So cost per click advertising is used by big companies such as Google, Bing, and in a similar case such as restaurant review websites is Yelp. So Yelp uses CPC advertising. So CPC advertising is basically earning by the number of clicks that the user click. So, for example, this is our food establishment of this account. So Toke Toke, this is the total number of views. So if the account if you click on a food establishment that the account currently owned, in this case Toke Tokyo, and record this user recording own Tokyo Tokyo, so the counter will not increase or increment. So in this case, let's go to Rambo's restaurant. You can see that the total views is 36. Let's go back. Let's try to clicking again. So it recommended. So number of views gained by one. So this is the way how the application can uh, produce income. How KainSaan can produce income by advertising food establishment and getting uh, a percentage by advertising the food establishment and by clicking on the food establishment. So let's try navigating to a food establishment. So I'm running this on an emulator. So Google Maps will open on the browser. So let's try this. Get direction. So as you can see, we are now navigated to the geological location. Um, let's see here. It is San Francisco del Monte, Quezon City. Where is San Francisco? Oh, sorry. So yeah, there may be an inaccuracy on the location because we're running this on a emulator and the emulator has its own location. So that may be the limitation of this uh, presentation. So let's move on to so that's all for the application. You can see, again, we can see different types of food establishment with its specific information and the menu, the address, the get directions, and the we can view nearby food establishment available in our area. Then we can add and update food establishment and foods also, the menu. So let's log out and then let's move on to the admin area. So let's log in. So here in the admin, we can see the admin's tab, the users tab, the food establishments tab, and the review reports tab. So this is the the review that we write. So let's try to delete it. Let's try to delete it and it will be removed. Let's check on our application. Sorry, I should have not logged out. So Sarambul's, you can see that the review was gone. So let's try removing this try6. So let's delete and let's refresh the page and the review was gone. So let's try removing. We can also remove or edit an admin, and we can also remove or edit the user. So let's try removing this. Let's try first to remove the Tokyo that we added. So as you can see, Tokyo is here. So let's remove that. So let's try to refresh this page. And Tokyo is now gone. Even if we search it, it is gone. So I'm currently logged in as Charles Lim. So let's log out. Then this is the account that we have created earlier. So let's delete this account. Let's try to log in. And it prompt that your account is not authorized. So it means that your account is not available in the database. We could also, let's try edit this name. You can see it became edited. So yeah, so admin can also log out. So that's all for our application. This is the 100% running system of KainSaan. So thank you and good night.